Okay, so exercise number 14. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to draw this end face and extrude it back, and then we'll cut out the top half, extrude it back in this way. We'll add on this last section over here, and then we'll come through and we're going to use the chamfer and the fillet tool for these edges here. So let's get started. So I'm going to jump onto this end face. I'm just going to draw my rectangles. So this rectangle needs to be 10 plus the 5, so it's going to be 15 by 55 minus 30. So where those numbers come from, there's 10 plus our radius of 5. So we're going from this edge to this edge, and our 25 comes from 55 here minus 30 here. So there's our first rectangle. Then we're going to draw our next one going up. So it's going to be 45 minus 10. And the width of it is going to be 15. So where do I get them from? 35 is 45 here minus 10. And the width here, so if it's 25 from here to here, this is 10, so this has to be 15. And then we're going to throw our last rectangle on here. So our height of this one is going to be 10. And our width is going to be 25. So then I can extrude them back. So I can just go extrude all of these. And we're going to do it the whole distance. So I'm going to do it at 75. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around. And I'm going to come in and create my sketch off this back face. I'm just going to grab a rectangle, go from this corner to this corner, because I'm going to cut out that other part there. So now I can extrude that way. I can cut it out this way. So the distance of this is going to be minus 75 plus 25. Where do I get that from? 75 here, 25 here. So there's my first shape done. I'm then going to come around and I'm going to go off the bottom face, sketch, and just be careful the way it's rotated here. I need to draw this shape off this back edge and it'll stop early here. So we're going to grab that corner, we're going to draw him out, and so he needs to be 30 wide, and his length, he doesn't actually have a number, but we know the other one's 75, so let's just say he's about 50. And that should look about right. We might go a little bit longer because he looks like he's coming further than this edge here in this drawing. So 50 or 60, doesn't matter too much as long as our shapes are looking about right. We're going to extrude him up and we're going to go the whole way up. So we need to go 45 plus 5 millimeters here for our chamfer is 50, except we've gone the wrong way. So jump back in. So double click on our extrude and we're going to go minus 50. So there we have our shape. Now we're going to use the fillet tool for our rounded edges. So a fillet is just a rounded edge. I can choose my two edges that need to be rounded, and I type in 5 millimeters for my 5 millimeter fillet, press enter. If I go into modify, I can come down to the chamfer tool, which is just an edge on an angle. So in woodwork especially, we can chamfer our edges. We might use a hand plane, we might use a router, but there's my chamfer, type in 5, it's equal distance. I can change it to have like different angles and stuff like that in here if I wanted to, but this one's equal. Go OK. And there is exercise 14 finished.